What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. Sorry I missed yesterday. I was not feeling well. Throat's still not super good today, but we're gonna go ahead and try and fight through the pain here. Let's see. Oops, did not mean to click that. Let me go back here. So I see we want a prize pick slip from my shirt. It says right off rip. Let's see what we can do. Gonna see what we can do here. Nick Martinez over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. We got Bryson under 4.5. Oops. Bryson under 4.5 birdies. Jaylen Brown under 6.5 assists. Yeah, what up, guys? What up? Just gonna build out a prize pick slip to start. Under 6.5 assists. SGA over 6.5 first quarter points. First quarter SGA points. That's only 4 right there. What the heck? Meisner over 0.5. Hang on, I'm cooking, y'all. Let me see, we get one more. Will it let us do this? Will that still give us a 25x? Okay, it does. All right, 25x prize pick slip hitting the chat right now. Let's go. That's the first slip of the live stream right there. Double check. Nick Martinez was strikeouts, right? Yeah, over 4.5 strikeouts. Favored almost minus 140 on the sports books. Appreciate it, Universal. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's mostly just my throat now. Mostly just my throat. I'm feeling just a little tired. But yeah, I'm good. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. What else we got? I got you my shirt. I got you my dog. Jesus. If you have hot streak, play the over of 25.5 on hot streak right now. So dabble. Michael Porter. I mean, this guy's fallen off so hard. It's incredible. Under 15 rebounds and assists. Peyton Pritchard, over 3.5 rebounds. Al Horford, under 17.5 points and rebounds. That's a slip. That's a slip. There we go. We did hit 2 6Xs the other night. We were so close. Actually, all right, I can tell you. I remember what happened here. So this 6X we did smack all together. However, this 6X missed. I accidentally entered in the wrong slip. Remember that? Hartstein points and assists. I accidentally entered that in rather than Rebounds and assists. That ended up hitting. And the slip I actually entered in, Hartstein missed by him. All right. Let's keep chugging along. WNBA is back. WNBA is back. We have some plays. So first games are on Friday. Enrique Agumbawale over 21.5 points. Plus 125. I mean, there's quite a bit of liquidity here. Maybe we wait. Trevor Williams, appreciate the follow. I think I'm burning. Thank you very much. Trevor Williams walks allowed over 1.5. Nick Martinez pitching outs. Wait. Take a few bucks since there is. All right. What else do we want to see? Is there anything on better? Let's double check. Not exactly. Better promos should be out soon, and we'll build a slip. We'll build a slip there. Anything else on PrizePicks? So not really. Used basically all these major, sports plays in the same slip. To be honest with you, the Underdog esports lines I'm not really in love with. What up, Connor? Not really in love with. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and hit some Profit X. Some Carly Towns under 1.5 assists. I mean, we don't got a real good data point there for what it is. Bryce Wilson, Trevor Williams, we just got. Chris Paddock over. MLB. Dang, only, what is that, 6 games on today? Jeez. But that's the least amount of games I've seen in a while. We've been crushing these walks allowed props, so I'll keep hitting them. I'll keep hitting them. Paddock over. I believe that's who it was, right? Paddock over. Rays Blue Jays. Littell over pitching outs. Oh, there's only $1. Never mind. Never mind. Once again, we had another better slip yesterday. Lose by 1 leg. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert just had to do it to us. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. But, you know, that's just been the luck lately over there. That's just been the variance. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Did we play Nick Martinez over outs? Can't remember. We did. Gavin Lux runs. Only book offering us plus money. Everybody else is like minus 110. We're getting plus 125. Kind of makes no sense, right? It's really... Oh, I only put $5 on it. Whoops. Makes 0 sense that somebody should be offering us plus 125 on this prop when everybody else is right around their even line of minus 110. That makes 0 sense. Pretty much a no-brainer. Kelsey Plum. We have 3 data points, including a FanDuel line at minus 174 for Kelsey Plum, under 5.5 assists. I love the girl, but we're going to have to fade her day one. I mean, there also is a decent amount of liquidity here. I mean, maybe we just test a little bit. Let's throw some tests out there. We'll keep track. It's a new sport. We'll see how it reacts on Novig. We'll play both of these. They're like both 1,000, 1,500, I think like 1,500 in liquidity, something like that, close to 1,500 each. We'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. Hey, real quick, if you guys are new to the streams, I stream twice a day on 2 different channels, usually once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Over there on Twitch, I am on Sports by Dustin, the Twitch channel, Sports by Dustin, and on YouTube, I am live on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. If you guys want to make sure you guys are following or subscribing, if you're on YouTube, would appreciate that. And then, of course, if you guys want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy and you want to sign up with a discount, you can use code DUSTINSTREAM. That will get you guys 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. DUSTINSTREAM. It's all one word. I put it into the chat. Use that when you sign up. You'll get your 25% off. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, today is probably going to be a pretty not much value day, honestly. That was a terrible way to say it, but yeah, there's not gonna be too much value, I don't think, with there just being very little minimal very minimal games on. We'll definitely wait, see if the better promos spawn at 9:30. If they do, we'll have some plays. I don't love these lines. Like, they're very heavily favored to go over 3.5, but it's also very much likely that they land at 4 with these lines. So I don't want to take the worst like projection, even though they are favored over this projection. So we still need 5 to win. It's just going to end up being a push potential prop. Yo, what up, Leo? How you doing? What up, big dog? We'll see what else we got. Like here, like this is being weighed up a lot because Hot Streak has it set 25.5. But like this is also like both Sleeper and Underdog have this set to 30.5. So I'm kind of trusting that line. If I had Hot Streak, I would hit the 25.5 to the over there. But outside of some of these esports that have just kind of these wacky lines on Hot Streak, like that's like I believe Hot Streak is pretty sharp in CS2, but at the same time, like when we're seeing them off this much and then 2 books agreeing or 2 DFS apps agreeing that it should be at 30.5, that's where I don't know about all that type of thing. Now, PrizePicks pretty far off on some of these esports lines. Let me see what we can maybe do on PrizePicks. Hang on. It's still almost all the same value we got earlier. Esports. So are they on the same team? Let's see. That was our first slip from earlier. Did I get bumped? No, Rylich under. And then BKR. Omen, Bushi, Cisgenda. Okay, Cisgenda. So we take them both under. Can we get a... Will that payout shift us? If we take... I don't know, let's see. Walls over 0.5? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get off this BK thing. Hatton over 70.5. Van Royen under 3.5 birdies. Honestly, Van Royen under 3.5 birdies. And Sugano. So now it's gonna payout shift us. Who are they playing? Game Ward? I think it was GW, right? So if we take out that, okay. There's no discrepancies for Game Ward then. Maybe we go Trevor Larnach. Get a little bit of positive correlation there. Larnach for Sugano. All good, heathen. All good, heathen. There's a 10x PrizePick slip. There we go. We got off 2 PrizePick slips here. Trevor Williams over 3.5 strikeouts. We have him over walks, but we can also take him over strikeouts. Oh, let's check better. Let's check better. SGA promo over 0.5. Let's go. Hideki Matsuyama over This is 70.5. Brees Wilson under 3.5 strikeouts. Michael Harris over singles. Ozuna over runs. 15x. So we need to get rid of Ozuna. That's, I believe, what's payout shifting us. Nick Martinez, we've already played. Chet Holmgren. Over 10.5 rebounds and assists. There's a better promo. My bad. I didn't realize it wasn't going. I'll share it in the chat for you anyways. There you go, every damn hustler. Read your mind. Read your mind. All right. So I put the link in the chat, but this is the slip. Michael Harris over singles, SGA free square, Holmgren over 10.5 rebounds and assists, Matsuyama over 70.5 strokes, and then Brees Wilson under 3.5 strikeouts. That's the slip. Just went ahead and entered that in and sent into the chat. And do we have another promo spawned already for MLB? I think we probably should. DeGrom over 5.5 Ks. I mean, do we just want to get it out of the way? I feel like we could play it. Do we want to play it? Or do we want to just wait? We do have some decent golf value right now. We know we can at least get one of them in. What up, Trevor? Full send, Trevor says. Save for the afternoon live stream. But the afternoon live stream, we could possibly have. I feel like we could possibly have no value on better. I feel like we got it. I feel like we got to send Lucas Glover over 70.5. I wish we could play multiple golf plays. That'd be nice. Braun under 2.5 assists. Joker under 14.5 rebounds. Jackie Young. She fills up the stat sheet. Jalen Williams over. Was not rebound. That's supposed to be assist. Right, where are we sitting at? That's 4 plays right there. Sergei Bobrovsky. Over total goalie saves. Let's double check though. There's a Jokic promo too. All right, so Glover is no longer the better one. We need to take Hatton over 70.5 rather than Glover. That's 5 right there. Ooh, instead of taking Bobrovsky, we could go Ozuna runs. Wait. We need the promo. Gosh damn it. Now we need Ozuna. Or actually, no, we can do another golf one. Now it's back to Glover. Or Hatton. Wait, did Hatton just get bumped? Is that what it was? Hatton just got bumped. All right, sharing this in the chat. I usually run the dynamic. All right, that link's in the chat. But to be fair, I think it's I believe I only have access to run perfect plays, to be honest. I don't think I have access to not run that. Oh, there is a Joker's one. All right, we'll save Joker to the afternoon live stream. There we go. That's kind of the best of both worlds situation right there. Let's go. All right, and we have a little bit of dabble value here that we could probably build something out with. Jaylen Brown under 7.5 first quarter points. Pritchard over rebounds and assists. It's slightly negatively correlated, but it's just for the first quarter for Jaylen Brown under points, so I'm not going to trip too hard on it. Russell Westbrook under 3.5 rebounds. There's a Bryson DeChambeau promo. Oh, it's an increase? Is it a normal prop, though? Will it let us play another PGA play with it? Without a payout shift? Hold on, I'm testing something here. Just curious, since it's like a weird prop. Braun over 1.5 3-pointers main. Jake Berger over hits, total bases, whatever. Ah, okay. See, a little hack here. So it does let me double down. And play another PGA play. Probably because it's like slightly negatively correlated. Wait, is it a $10 max? Does anybody know? Did I just waste? Should I refund? Is it a $10 max? Dang, hella promos on better right now. It's awesome. And we have golf value to get in with it. Hopefully the golf value treats us well. Which last time we had a bunch of golf value on better, to be honest, like all of it hit. I hope that was a $10 max. All right, so we just got off another slip. Bang. All right, make sure if you guys are not yet following on Twitch, you guys hit the follow button. If you're not yet following on or subscribed on YouTube, you guys hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. We're We're 6 followers away from 1,900 followers on Twitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look. What else we got? All right. Let's kind of go back through real quick. Burger got bumped. All right. Slide somebody else in there. What else we got? Jamal Murray under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Minus 146 on FanDuel. Jamal Murray under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Andrew Vaughn under runs. Sure. Anything else on Underdog? Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Nothing I like on UD right now. A lot of these lines are just kind of weird and thrown off because of hot streak. I'm being honest. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, appreciate y'all. As always. So PrizePicks, we got in basically everything that is decent value here already between the 2 slips we've got off. So really nothing there. Let's go ahead and check OddsJam real quick. If you guys don't know about OddsJam, if you have access to major sports books, FanDuel, DraftKings, Hard Rock, such like that, really any of these books. I mean, there's hundreds of books that you can actually get access to. And find plus EV bets for or arbitrage bets. But this is the plus EV bets page. So for instance, Derek White under 4.5 threes at minus 115 is a great play on Hard Rock Sportsbook if you have access to it. You can see average odds of almost minus 130. We're getting minus 115. Michael Porter Jr. under 14.5 points of rebounds, minus 105 also on Hard Rock, sitting at minus 123 average odds. Jalen Williams under 1.5 3-pointers made, plus 130, so plus money on DraftKings. Best odds in the market. You're getting average odds across the market at plus 112. So if you have access to DraftKings, Jalen Williams under 1.5 threes is solid there at those odds. Braun under 12.5 points, minus 115 on DraftKings, almost minus 130 average odds across the market. So fade Braun on DraftKings is what it's looking like. Total over 219.5, plus 130 on Hard Rock. There you go. Not too much on FanDuel at the second. Bayern Munich over 6.5 corners. Right now on FanDuel, it's not barely plus EV, but yeah, it's the same thing we find here on Daily Grind Fantasy for DFS apps, but for sportsbooks, right? Your plus EV betting, and if you don't have access to OddsJam and you have access to sportsbooks, you're probably missing out on a ton of potential profit and volume down for plus EV bets. So highly suggest getting access to it. And then arbitrage bets. FanDuel, DraftKings here. You could take this tennis play. It's a pretty insane play, actually. Passero plus 1.5 on FanDuel at minus 158. You could take Darderi minus 1.5 at plus 220 on Hard Rock. No matter what happens, if Francesco covers or Luciano Darderi covers, you are going to win a guaranteed profit of 20 to 26 bucks in risk-free profit, right? You're going to put 200 bucks on the FanDuel line. You're going to put 100 bucks on Hard Rock, and you're going to walk away no matter what, a winner of 20 plus bucks by just placing the same bet on opposite sides on 2 separate sports books that are so far off in odds. You just simply are guaranteeing yourself risk-free profit. The amount of money that you are putting down for those 2 bets, right, is going to be less than the amount you are going to win, no matter what side covers. No vig and DraftKings here, plus a arbitrage bet as well. those sportsbook exchange apps are pretty clutch for arbitrage betting. If you guys haven't noticed by looking at this, Bryce Wilson over 1.5 minus 122 on Novig, placed $200 on it. Bryce Wilson, Bryce, I have no clue. Somebody let me know in the chat how to pronounce his name exactly. DraftKings plus 135 for $155. You are going to win basically $9 in risk-free profit by entering that in on both of those apps. OGM, number one place to find arbitrage opportunities. It simply scans the market 24/7 by the second for you guys to find the most accurate and the fastest arbitrage plays to get these in. People that are grinding arbitrage betting are making tens and thousands of dollars every single month doing this. Obviously, if you have a smaller bankroll when you start out arbitrage betting, you're not going to be able to reach that right away. But maybe as you grow your bankroll and you get a little bit more efficient and faster at arbitrage, maybe you switch to live arbitrage betting where the real money is at. And it helps your accounts last a little bit longer from getting limited. That's where you're going to see big profits. I've done a couple videos on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. If you guys want to check them out, feel free to do that. And I go more in depth about arbitrage and kind of some tips and tricks to help you. Even if you have a $500 bankroll, I have a whole video that walks you through taking a $500 bankroll into making 10,000 plus. Let's go, Cougs. All right. I do think that's going to be it. We've kind of hit every single app, to be honest with you. I think the only app we didn't get something off on right now is Underdog, which isn't too typical, or isn't too not typical, I guess. But we got off some PrizePicks slips, we got off some Dabble slips, we got off a bunch of better slips with the promos that they got. We got off some Novigs, Profit X. Basically what we could, looked up some plus EV bets on the books. That's going to be it. Make sure you guys are following or subscribing wherever you're watching at, and make sure you guys, if you do sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, use code DUSTINSTREAM. And if you sign up for OddsJam, I should have mentioned this when I was talking about it. You can sign up using code DUSTIN35 on OddsJam. You'll get a 7-day free trial, and you'll get 35% off your first month once that 7-day free trial is up. But that's going to be it. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the afternoon live.